Endless Sports.
We are going out to Norco High School. The Cougars coming off a game for the ages, a 1-point win against Marietta Valley. And we got Coach Chastain, some of his key players joining us. And Coach, first off, you've been around football a long time. You've played a lot. You've coached a lot. Have you ever been a part of a game quite like that one against Marietta Valley this previous week?
Exciting. The only game that brings memories of that would be the triple overtime game with Viramontes against St. Bonaventure, the Division I playoffs. This one was a little different, though. We had 69 points in regulation. That one got to 70 with 3 overtimes. So there was a little bit more fireworks in this game, but that's the only thing that's anything similar to it. It was definitely extremely fun to be a part of.
What was it about your offense and maybe even the Nighthawks offense as well? It's just one of those nights where everything was clicking. I mean, have you ever seen your offense play better than that, maybe against Marietta Valley?
We definitely were in rhythm. The funny part, Pep, is Bachmar took the opening kickoff to the house. Other than that, I don't think he touched the ball once on offense. And then Grant had not touched the ball either on offense. I believe the score was 28-28. So if you just said those two guys hadn't touched the ball with that many points, right, nobody would have believed that. So we were able to fire on all cylinders. We were able to execute. At the same time, there obviously some luck here and there, but we were just proud of our guys the way they competed. So it was definitely when we looked at the score, we're like, man, I think Grant touched the ball one time. We got 28 points, and that was an odd feeling.
Coach, before we get to some of your guys in a moment, being in part of that, a game like that, is it stressful? Do you love it? Is that why you coach? I mean, what kind of emotions were you experiencing on Friday night?
There were some ups and downs, some excitement, some frustration. Honestly, I loved it. Felt like we were in rhythm and we could do what we needed to do to win the game. And I know some of our coaches are like, man, that's the most stressful game I've ever coached. I don't really think I was stressed. I was more in the zone and just feeling it at that time, and was running the show with the guys behind me. So it was a great thing to be a part of.
All right, we got Grant Gray over one of your shoulders right there, Coach, your star receiver, also obviously a baseball star as well. And Grant, how fun was that for you? I mean, obviously, Tyler's doing a great job getting you the football, but offensively, have you guys played ever any better than what you guys did against Marietta Valley in that game?
No, I don't think so. Our execution and our timing was just on point, so it really just helped our offense get going. And I don't think I touched the ball to the 5th drive, so it made the drives easy for us, and we were just moving the ball nice and easy.
Well, Grant, I figured going into this game, Norco versus Marietta Valley, at least on paper, I was like, man, this is going to be one of the best games of the year. You guys have so many, great players on both sides of the football. Obviously, 2 great head coaches as well. Going into that game, Grant, did you figure, you know what, this one might have some fireworks. This might be pretty exciting.
Yeah, definitely, especially with Tiger on the other side of the ball. We knew that it was going to be at least everyone was thinking that it was going to be a me and Tiger show, but we didn't end up touching the ball until our 4th or 5th drive each. So it was kind of a waiting game.
All right, Grant, let's get to your quarterback, Tyler Dudden over there. And Tyler, at any point in the game were you like, oh my gosh, how's this thing going to end? Like, how many points do we have to put up? How many touchdowns do I have to throw for us to get a win? Was it just almost like kind of a surreal game for you?
Yeah, definitely like a surreal feeling. I would say definitely like a wow moment when Kalani we knocked in that 2-point conversion. It's just a big thing we've been preaching all year is like execution and energy, and I feel like both of those things happened that week. So that's why I think that's definitely one of the major reasons we won that game.
Yeah, Tyler, I think you bring up a great point. I saw several people on social media say, obviously you guys are both talented, Norco and Marietta Valley, but you guys just showed a lot of heart. Do you feel like, and I know that's kind of something that's not tangible, but having a lot of heart and not giving up, do you think that maybe was the difference in that game for you guys?
Yeah, I feel like our team just had more heart, more grit. We were just destined to win that game, and that's what happened.
Tyler, do you think you guys can be better for it in the long run? Assuming you guys are going to be in the playoffs, you kind of pencil Norco in the playoffs every single year, but, having to go through a game like this, do you think you guys will be better off in the long run?
Oh, of course. I feel like this game just gelled us as a team more better. We're gonna come out and play fast against Roosevelt. play fast against Shad, play fast against Centennial, and I'm looking forward to the playoffs.
All right, very good, Tyler. Let's go right behind you, the guy who scored the game-winning two-point conversion to seal the win for the Norco Cougars, Kalani Kaleiwahea. Am I getting that right, Kalani Kaleiwahea? Am I saying that right?
It's pretty close, but the W and the name has to be, but you're good.
Okay, I'm close. Kalani, so on that two-point conversion, I know you lined up in the Wildcat. What was going through your mind? Like, I'm going to run through a brick wall, nothing's going to stop me, I'm getting into the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, the formation we had to score that extra point, it's been working all night. So, honestly, I really had confidence that we were going to score in it. I got two of my favorite blockers blocking for me to get in the end zone, and I knew we always had the edge, and I knew I could have got in.
You know, what was it like for you, Kalani, knowing that, Coach Chastain obviously had the confidence for you guys to go for two, go for the win? You could kick and tie the game and overtime would continue, but no, you guys were going for the knockout punch and he put you out there. What kind of, confidence did you have knowing Coach had the confidence in you?
It brings good joy to me because Chastain knows that I am a hard runner as it is. I don't like going down on the first contact. When I do, I personally get upset with myself, but I knew every time we're within 3 yards, 2 yards within scoring, I knew I could get in.
And Kalani, how good did it feel to get the victory at the end of the game? I mean, you guys obviously worked your tails off. It was a long, long game with a lot of points. How good did that feel at the end of the night to know you got that W?
Honestly, it felt so amazing. It honestly made my whole weekend. The whole week I was worried about the game, how it was going to finish, what it came down to. We knew it was going to be a shootout. But when I scored the two-point conversion to win the game, it felt really good.
All right, Kalani, good stuff right there. Let me go back to Coach. I'm sure his arm is getting tired. He's the head coach of the Norco football team, but he's also the best camera guy at Norco High School. Is that right, Coach?
I would beg to differ. Our 30-year veteran camera guy swimming practice would take opposition to that.
You're probably right. Coach, let me just one more question or two with you before we go. Did you have any doubt in your mind that you would go for two in overtime? Like, did you think, you know what, if we get the chance, let's put this game away. Let's try to get the win right now.
That's a great question because we actually went when we asked our defense to get us two stops in the second half to give us a chance, and they got them done. So we ended up going for two there when we scored to take the lead. And we didn't execute the play. And we did that figuring if they went down, scored, and went for two, we would be, out of luck because we wouldn't get the ball. And luckily we got a PAT block or, I wouldn't be, I'd be, everybody having criticized. But anyway, so we just said, hey, they're going to score. When they do, we get the ball. We're going to put our offensive hands. It was hot all night, and we were going to let them touch the ball again. We were going to win or lose with our offense. And we felt confident in the heavy package we put in and confident in Kalani. He was going to run downhill. We told our boys 2 yards to win the game, and they got the 2 yards.
All right, Coach, finally, again, you got Roosevelt in Big West play coming up, and that's another high-scoring team. I don't know if we're going to see 150 points combined this week, but looking at that Roosevelt game, do you feel like it might be another high-scoring, and what do you think are the keys to victory against the Mustangs?
It's a rivalry game, them coming up the hill. It's the cowbell game that most people don't know. It actually is a trophy that goes with it. We'd like to keep that thing over here. But we got to tackle well. We got to improve on tackling. And then other than that, we just got to, clean up some special teams things and just play our game. And, we feel confident in ourselves, but, they've had a good season. They're 5-2. They went undefeated preseason. And so they got some confidence and swag behind them, but they got to come up the hill to us. So we feel good about this and we just play our game. We'll probably be where we want to be.
All right, that's good stuff. Grant, Tyler, Kalani, and, of course, Coach Chastain, really appreciate the time, guys. I know you're in practice right now, so thanks for taking a couple minutes to join us here on the Inland Sports Show. And congrats on that win against Marietta Valley, and best of luck against Roosevelt and the rest of the way.
Thanks, Pep. Appreciate you having us.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, and again, thank you. You always make time for me, and I really appreciate it. I know you guys are very, very busy. You take practice seriously, so thank you. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. We appreciate the press and the, sponsoring our program and then, get our kids out here on camera. You do a great job. Thanks for having us.
We love Norco, man. We're trying to. # We Are Norco. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
All right, that is Coach Chastain and the Cougars here on the Inland Sports Show. Coach, you guys can run off. You don't have to hang on Zoom. It's all good. Thank you, Coach. Really do appreciate it.
Inland Sports.